really good question. So let's just be clear about one thing. Most people don't even want healing, they want a hobby. Because as long as you're working on yourself, you don't actually have to be yourself, right? So many people are like, oh, I'm processing. Cool, but how long are you going to be at the processing plant? Healing is a bridge, not a permanent address, okay? So let's just clear that up. At some point, you have to decide that you're going to stop revisiting that wound over and over again, okay? You can't manifest new energy while worshiping old pain, okay? So there's that. So first, what you want to do is to stop narrating your pain as your personality. Your words are portals. Like, you have to choose the ones that move you forward. Like, we have to stop introducing ourselves through our old story. You just have to. And then second, and this is where really people get stuck, you have to graduate from awareness. Like, you recognize that there's some work to do. Move into embodiment. You don't need another course or a tarot card pull to figure out what to do. You already know your triggers, you already know your patterns, right? So now it's time to practice the opposite. If you're used to chasing, pause, sit the fuck down. If you are used to oversharing, protect your peace. If you're used to people pleasing, go disappoint 4 people today. You'll survive it and so will they. That is embodiment. Third, you're going to have to make peace with like this new baseline because it's very uncomfortable. You're probably romanticizing intensity for way too long. Like, people love identifying with their struggle. They do. Practice being bored. Like, that's what nervous system regulation looks like. And then number 4, which is kind of part of the embodiment thing I'm talking about, is making a list of characteristics that align with the identity that you're becoming, that you are. What habits, relationships, and thoughts belong to this identity? Write them down. And then do the same thing on the other side. So there's an old identity, the one that's healing, that's not going to be you, because you're not going to be stuck in a healing trend, right? You're going to embody the healed version of you. The old one's going to go away, okay? So you're going to write a list of the relationships, thoughts, and habits of the healing version, right? This person wakes up and cries every day. This person listens to 5 hours of meditative music. Those kinds of things are what a healing person does to cope with the healing self. You're not that person. You're healed. You're fine. You're whole. You get it. You don't need to do that anymore. So write down the habits of the unhealed person that's trying to get through it, what they do, the relationships that they have, the crutches that they're participating in. Write that down and then burn that shit. Just let it go. And that's how you can be done recycling what you've already learned.